In the last chapter of the Book of Unwritten Tales.
There's about 200 weights of these unhealthy treats waiting for you over there, in front of the palace.
Why are we doing this?
Yes, go, but make sure you don't eat them all at once. What have you done, little fella? You... the whole lot? How is that even... I mean, it's gotta have gone somewhere.
Uh-huh. I mean, there's still a huge... Oh my god.
And now.
How is Critter in two places at the same time? He's sitting right here, and yet when we do this, he's right here. Oh well, don't question it. Let's go back on board and give Critter's stuff back to Nate. Because I'm not certain... Oh wait, that's just the costume. Here's your seeds back, Nate. Don't know if Critter's going to need them. But
Thank you.
what I do know is that we need to go and confront Ivo's mother. Hopefully, it will allow us to do that. Though perhaps we still need to do other things first.
Cast off.
Alright, here goes nothing.
If this doesn't work, then I'm a goner. Don't hurt me. You have to see this.
You did this to my baby!
I didn't. And you should have a look at this. Your grandchild.
Stop making such a racket. Nora, keep those kids of yours in check.
Well...
You want to see into the future and find out what you've done to her? I'll show you.
Why don't you ask Granny whether she'll tell you a story?
Don't call me Granny.
A story!
Do you really want to keep her imprisoned here so that she hates you for the rest of her life?
Granny tells the best stories!
All right then. What story do you want to hear?
No. I see I was wrong.
I
Finally.
made a decision for Ivo once because I thought it was the best for her. It broke my heart, and it was wrong. Only one person should make decisions on Ivo's life. Ivo. I'll wait outside.
Wow. That was very eloquently put, Nate. I am super surprised.
Oh, what's happened? You stunned me!
Not quite so fast, darling.
How much time has passed?
50 years.
A little. The human is still here. He's waiting outside.
So? Is he alive?
Is Nate still here?
He convinced me to wake you up. Ivo, I didn't want this.
Well, nobody really
One
cares
can
what you
be
want.
full of good intentions
at the moment.
and still do the wrong thing.
Yes.
And apologies will not make what's done undone.
No, they don't. But one can only try to do the right thing and hope to be forgiven. Ivo.
Oh, two very different tones.
See you later, Mother.
What's taking so long?
Well?
I fetched this.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yes, fine. Dad says I have you to thank for this?
I didn't want to just leave you lying there.
Your mother said
And
too.
while I was at it, I discovered lorem ipsum.
Then you'll help me transform Alistair back?
What do you mean, help you? The critter and me did all the work while you were asleep.
Oh, you. Oh.
You okay?
We'll bring Alistair back. That's all. It changes nothing, all right?
I don't want anything else. Now let's get out of here. Get some distance between me and my mother.
You heard, critter. Cast off.
Oh, Ivo. I do hope you two work things out, as I don't think you'll be happy separated.
Cast off.
Okay.
Ivo?
Yes?
Oh, this is
See you
just
later.
switching?
Okay, see ya.
So can we get Ivo to help us with this? I wonder.
Impressive. Did you excavate all this?
Yeah,
We had some help.
Who?
He's waiting in the pyramid, the entrance of which me and Critter opened all on our own.
mostly. With the help of a somewhat higher power, maybe. Oh, let's go inside.
May I introduce you to, the mummy?
Mortimer.
Oh, no.
She knows him.
Mortimer?
Oh, I am not going to talk to you.
You know each other?
We know each other?
They're best
I
friends.
don't know what it's doing here, but for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to ignore it.
You really do know each other.
Yes.
What's wrong with her?
Hormones. Now, I know Ivo's not going to fit in under that with her condition. At least I don't think so.
In former times, this pyramid was probably teeming with slaves. Today, even a pregnant princess has to open every door herself.
Alright, and Nate can't get in under here, right? Okay, and we can't get the hand back, so apparently that's where it belongs. Let's see what else Ivo thinks about everything.
A bronze chisel has been wedged under this piece of column, presumably to keep it in place.
Yes, it's a trap. So she can't look at the rock. She can look at the grave goods, though. Maybe she can make use of something.
Surprising. Even the things made of wood are still preserved. Well, I guess the climate's warm and dry in here, but I would have expected that much more would have rotted away after all this time.
Fair enough. Not a ton of use then.
Even my elf eyes aren't able to penetrate this darkness. I don't dare enter without light.
Okay. What do you have in your inventory? Oh, you've got the spark of life.
A spark of life from my father. Ancient, powerful magic. The primordial mother used it to breathe life into all things.
Right, and then all you have else are 2 disguises. Speaking of which, let's change you into the outfit that looks a lot better on you. There we go. Okay, well, Critter, let's turn the lights on, shall we? Okay, turn it on. Okay, well, back to Ivo. Now we can see.
Hard shells, big pincers, dung beetles. Ugh, a lot of them.
Okay,
Hard
anything else?
shell.
No. Still can't look at that. How about the fire? Wait, where are you going?
At a time when most other humans were still living in mud huts, they were creating very delicate stonework here. Impressive. Of course, we elves were already living in multi-story houses, had 60-strong orchestras and comprehensive health cover. But for humans, not bad.
Okay. Well, I'm still at a bit of a loss. Let's switch back to Nate then. And Nate can look at the rock. Re-examine everything, I guess.
There are some nasty-looking spikes waiting at the bottom of the pitfall.
What's the
and some
dung
scarab
for?
beetles are scurrying around between
Oh,
them.
dung beetles. Of course. Oh, well that didn't. On the ball? Why on the ball? It's a dung ball.
Delicious.
And the dung beetles
At least
will
I don't
roll
have
it.
to carry it around with me anymore.
Right?
The dung beetles can smell the dung. They're very excited. They're running back and forth on the walls of the hole. They're looking for a way to get to the ball.
Okay, so Then we do this, right? And let them get out. And hopefully roll the
Run, my
ball
little
into the pit.
workers. Go forth and get yourselves the mother of all dung
Right,
balls.
get out of the way, please.
They're doing it. Together they're strong. However, not very clever.
Well, that's good for us, though, right? Awesome. So now we can get here, right?
All right then, what happens here?
That looks like pressure plates. A grid of them. Okay. That triggered something. More stuff, and there's a door there too. And apparently we can take the chisel now? Alright, we'll do that in a second.
A board full of small stone discs. Looks a bit like a board game.
Behind such boards, we used to hide treasures back in the day.
That thing's a safe of sorts?
Indeed. If you manage to move the figure to one of the treasure fields, the board will flip open. There are pitfalls, and fields that turn into pitfalls after they have been stepped on. You can't step on spiky fields, but the golem can. He will move towards your figure if you are standing in a straight line to him.
All right. And anyone can open the safe if he wins the game?
Well, some think that a thief that goes through the trouble of solving the puzzle has earned the right to do some looting. Personally, I never agreed with that.
Okay. Interesting. So I get the feeling that a whole lot of possibilities have opened up to us. Not really sure what this game is that Nate was speaking about. However, there's other things to examine. See, we'll try this. We'll try this in a few minutes. I want to look at everything else first.
A wheel in the wall. Judging by its position, I'd say it opens the grate next to it.
Quite right. We had blind slaves who cared for the basilisks. They were only allowed to open the enclosures when all others had left the room.
Surely those basilisks are dead by now, right? Is this where they were? Sorry if you get stoned, Nate.
A grate, and some kind of enclosure behind it. But it doesn't look as if there's much danger lying in wait for me. There are only a couple of skeletons on the floor.
Whew.
What has happened to the basilisks?
They died of old
I'm
age
no
or starvation.
zoologist, but it might be problematic if you don't feed basilisks for a few thousand years.
But the scarabs survived.
Yeah, but that's because there's enough shit in this world.
Great. Okay, we can do something there.
Thanks to Critter, I can see enough. And what I can see, I don't like.
Alright, apparently we can take this wheel.
The basilisks don't need the wheel anymore.
Okay, so that's probably usable somewhere. We can push the lever.
Something happened.
Oh, a thing moved up here.
And now it's been reversed again.
This little section moved when we did that. Okay, so the board. If Nate will finish his animation and get his butt over here.
Alrighty then, I'll try my luck.
No, this present does not belong to you.
Present?
Read, fool. Present of the Pharaoh to his favorite concubine, Star of the East.
Ooh, that sounds like gold, gems, finest jewelry.
Huck neg! Huck neg!
What are you doing?
I will continue to make this noise as long as you try to steal from the Pharaoh's favorite concubine.
She must have been dead for thousands of years.
Huck neg!
Okay.
So perhaps we need Ivo to take care of that. So let's go up here and look at this stone grate, shall we? Get to it, Nate. Wouldn't hurt you to put a little speed in those little legs of yours, would it?
Let me guess. The Pharaoh's burial chamber is behind this door.
Yes, it is.
How do you open it?
You have to... Have you given it a good tug yet?
There doesn't seem to be anything to latch onto.
I guess you need to turn this disc to open the door. However, that's exactly what these two metal pins are preventing.
Oh. So that's what this lever and then the lever in this room are for, is to move the pins. So it's going to take all three of us to do this. And apparently we can take the chisel, so we should probably do that.
Why not?
Let's see if Ivo can do something with this. You think you could beat this game, huh?
A big stone board filled with loads of small stone boards. No idea what this is for. Nate doesn't like puzzles much. Too much thinking for him. But whatever this was here, he appears to have solved it.
Oh, really? Okay.
There are bones lying on the floor behind the bars. I'd say they were of medium-sized snakes or lizard-like creatures.
Yeah, basilisks. Well, is this no longer interactable down here and I just didn't notice it? Is this something we don't need to do? No, we definitely need to. We need to get rid of Mortimer first, though, I think. Oh, are you going over there? Okay. I wonder if this is usable maybe in the room Critter's in. Let's fetch him back out here, shall we? Hey, Critter, you can stop with your jogging for the moment. Going to have to try to do some things here. All right. Let's transfer some inventory items. Wheel to Critter.
Here. You might need this more than me.
And chisel to Critter.
Take this.
I think we already tried the chisel in there already, but we're going to make doubly sure. All right, back inside. All right. So let's try this. And apparently it is. So this probably will open the door the rest of the way. All right, awesome. So now the larger folks can get in here. Way to go, Critter. All right, well, why don't you come in here, huh? See what you think of these things.
Conspicuous looking holes in the wall.
Yeah, it's a trap.
There's some kind of lever back there. It's probably important.
I think it is. See what you think of this trap?
Nice.
Uh-huh.
When you move closer to the lever, little balls shoot out of the holes.
Right?
Too quickly to really see them.
They are spiky balls dipped in poison.
Ooh.
Spiky balls dipped in poison?
Spiky balls dipped in poison?
Oh, Lord. Apparently there's an unlimited supply of them, too.
People found the petrified bones of huge ancient lizards. If all animals were bigger back then than they are today, this here could have belonged to a massive hamster.
Or they just use slaves to use it, or let the basilisks... There is a little thing back there. Let the basilisks
Is this another
exercise there?
sarcophagus or something?
No, that is a tool chest.
Oh,
Quite a lot of work just for storing some tools, don't you think?
yeah?
Lorem Ipsum was built with knowledge and these tools. We revere them.
Okay. Nothing like a little tool worship.
Do you know how to open the chest?
You have to set the right code. It is yellow, red, red, blue, green.
Okay.
You remember it?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, Nate. He has a memory like a steel sieve.
Various hammers, a compass, a plumb line? Not very impressive. What's this?
That's just a standard time manipulator. You'd be better off taking the plumb line.
A what now?
Time manipulator?
It stops time for a few seconds in a limited area. Very handy if you need to carry out work on fast-moving parts.
Or stop.
But the plumb line will allow you to build things perfectly perpendicular to the ground. That's like magic.
I think I'll stick with the time manipulator thingy.
Yeah, slow down or stop fast-moving things seems perfect to deal with this spiky ball trap over here.
That could work. I wonder whether I could just pluck the darn prickly things out of the air.
I wouldn't try it.
Only if you're not too bothered about the poison they've been dipped in.
Right.
Perhaps I can snake my way through. I could go here, then there. You'd have to be a contortionist to get through the balls without touching one.
I know a contortionist. So let's see if we have time to switch, or if we have to give the manipulator to Critter.
I'm too big and not supple enough to snake through the balls.
Oh, okay. So here you go, buddy.
Nothing?
Oh, are you not going to... Okay.
Here, take the time manipulator. But be careful, and don't point it at anyone.
You mean like you pointed it at Critter a second ago? All right, buddy. Let's show these fools what you can do. Yay! Lever. Awesome. I guess you have to hold it, don't you? It goes back into place. Otherwise... Oh, no. Sorry, gotta switch. And... Come on. I think we may let... No, well, he's got the mummy, whom I think is the pharaoh. So I guess we should let Ivo pull this down here. Wonder if we can switch to Nate while she's at that and she will continue. I'm not going to risk it. Too likely to be a waste of time. Awesome. And now, theoretically, we should be able to open this. One would hope, anyway.
That's it.
Nice. Enter. Haha. Well done.
Wow.
The burial chamber of Pharaoh Tut-Tut.
Yes, that's him. Did you ever see such an ugly fellow?
So that's probably the Book of the Dead.
Looks
Oh,
like it.
yeah.
Let's grab it and get out of here.
There's a little stone tablet with balls on it over there, too. Oh.
No.
Okay.
Sure, I am. Just one of the feet.
I say, this is impressive. I don't remember us having anything like this. You built me, oh venerable Tut-Tut.
He is the pharaoh.
Venerable Tut-Tut.
Yes,
You are Pharaoh Tut-Tut?
It would appear so. Hey, you! I say,
You say what?
help me get off this camel. King Tut is back.
Hooray!
In any case, I guess it's okay if we take the Book of the Dead now.
Where did you get that idea, mortal? I didn't get to be God King of the desert by giving my things away.
That much is clear.
Okay, so I guess we have other issues now. And more things to check out.
The Pharaoh's golden sarcophagus must have been inside this stone one. Must have been a nasty shock for Mortimer to find it occupied.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Ivo?
Yes?
So, goodbye.
See you later.
Guess you don't think anything.
Okay, see ya.
There's a hole. A tunnel, it says, actually.
This tunnel is clearly much more recent than the rest. I guess this was Mortimer's way out of here once the stone ball blocked his way back.
Don't know that we want to do that quite yet. Ooh, maybe this is the solution to whatever this is, a board with marbles?
The murals seem to have something to do with this board with the marbles.
Yes.
Perhaps a kind of ritual.
Perhaps a game that we can make the Pharaoh wager to play with us.
The murals seem to have something to do with this board with the marbles. Perhaps a kind of...
Yeah. So...
A board with 5, 9, 16 marbles. That form a kind of pyramid. No idea what that is. A board.
Okay. We'll talk to
Either
Tut-Tut
Tut
at the
needs to
end.
be much bigger, or the statue wasn't built to scale. I wonder whether there's something he's trying to compensate for.
Maybe.
The statue's watching us. I can feel it. It notices as soon as one of us gets close to the Book of the Dead.
It does appear to be sentient in some manner.
The statue's
We can look at it, but we can't touch.
My ungrateful rucksack won't cough up the Book of the Dead just like that. And we better not get on the wrong side of his stony doppelganger.
Alright, nothing for it. I guess we have to talk to Mortimer again.
Just look at him. Just sitting there like a pharaoh.
Well, I mean, you know. Can we please speak?
Hi. Greetings, my subject.
So, didn't you say that Tut-Tut was mad?
I'm quite sure you said something about the crazy pharaoh Tut-Tut when we were outside the pyramid.
I'm sure I'd remember that.
When we were coming in, you called yourself ugly. And I would never doubt the word of the pharaoh. You are crazy and ugly.
Where am I?
Poor Mortimer. The years have not been kind. That is a very impressive edifice.
I'd never have thought there were golems back in your day.
Of course there were. I invented them.
Did you?
How could we possibly have erected the pyramids without giant living stone statues? With ropes, sledges, and a lot of muscle power?
Yeah.
Whenever I hear a golem story, it always ends in catastrophe.
Oh, shush. If you deploy them wisely and in moderation, then nothing bad will happen. Our flowering lordum ipsum out there is living proof of that.
Uh-huh. So, did the golems destroy Lorem Ipsum then? We need the book. And you owe us. We got you back home.
The Book of the Dead. You've got it. I need it.
What exactly are you trying to tell me?
Don't you think you owe me something?
Owe you something?
You'd never have got in here without me. I opened the pyramid. I opened the gate to the burial chamber with my friends. I even carried you around on my back half the time.
Do we know each other?
Okay. So... Yeah, what sort of board is that? The one with the balls?
What are these balls in the board all about?
This is the Nim game. My favorite. I'm unbeatable.
Really? How do you play?
Well, one has to... Yes, exactly. Each of us takes turns to remove any number of marbles from the board, but only marbles from one plane of the pyramid. And whoever takes the last marble loses. Do you want to play?
Sure. I'm not sure I exactly remember how this sort of trick works. I know we're supposed to let them go first, and then either take a number of marbles to make it even or to make it odd. I can't remember which. You start.
Off we go. You start.
Okay, so we have 15 marbles, right? 6, 11, 14, 15 marbles. So he took 1. So we need to take a number. I think we're supposed to try to make it even. Though it may be a bit different where we've got multiple planes, he said. So this will make it even. He took 1. We'll take 1 and make it even. He took 2, so we need to take 2. We'll do it from here, and that'll make it even. Took 2, so we need to take 2 and make it even. So that didn't work. We lose. Maybe it's we need to make it odd.
I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior intellectual stuff. You want to play again?
Or maybe it's also that we need to have a certain amount starting with, so we need to take a certain amount to get it to a correct number to begin doing that with. God, I wish I could remember. It's a mathematical trick. We'll try one more time.
Off we go. You start.
All right, 1. So that was the 16th ball. We have 15 left. Let's take 2. So he took 3. And now we have 10 left. So let's take 1 and 3. Oh, he can take... I thought it was only 1, 2, or 3 that you could take. Maybe I misunderstood the rules.
Well, I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy.
Right. Yeah.
Will you explain the rules
Please. Because I've misheard something, apparently.
Each of us takes turns removing any number of marbles from the board.
Okay, any number.
But only marbles from one plane of the pyramid.
Gotcha.
And whoever takes the last marble loses. Do you want to play?